to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be continuing on our cage project. I really need a new head wrap. This thing's just going. And my other head wrap's at home, so no. Anyways, let's start with chat and inviting everyone. So, as a lot of you might know, I accidentally did a live yesterday, last night. That was not meant to happen. I thought yesterday was today, so I kind of willy-nilly started my live, and then realized, oh wait, today is Sunday. So, you guys got an extra live, so that's cool. I try not to do lives every single day, just because, that would be really stressful for me. I mean, just trying to stop and find a spot to be able to sit and do a live is just very hard to do, especially around like the 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock areas. Okay, so now let's share to groups. Episode 42. Hello, everyone. Here's my Knitting with Metal live episode. See you all there. Copy, post. 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 Hello. Alright, and then let us tweet. go. Alright. So, hello everyone, again. This is Knitting with Metal. And we are continuing on our torch chain cage project. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain links. They're all the same length. I just can't really hold them well. And then we got the 6th one started, which means that hopefully we'll get a little bit more done with this one. And then we'll be on to the bottom of this cage. So I hope everyone's doing alright tonight. Luckily I was able to find a spot so that I could sit for 30 minutes or so to be able to do this live. I'm actually on my way back home. So that's exciting. I like that. Bit of a short week for me, which kind of throws a wrench into my recording schedule, but yeah, I'm going to record a little bit tonight once I stop for the night. I've got another like 5 hours to go, which is great. That means that I'm literally driving until like 12 in the morning. It's not cool, but whatever. So how's everyone doing tonight? Don't be shy about going into chat. Anything you guys want to ask or comment upon. Basically, everything's free game. You know, try not to be rude or crude, obviously, but, you know, that's just so that I can maintain my, not made for kids, but kid-friendly, YouTube status. That's what we gotta do now. We have to, literally, put in whether or not what we made is made for kids. Because of the whole, like, Child Protection Act, COPPA, thing that YouTube was flaunting. But yeah, doesn't bother me none. Like I said, I try not to like swear or anything in my episodes. I try to not do anything like political either, which, you know, is kind of hard nowadays, I've noticed. But as far as my episodes are concerned, they are just about jewelry and metal crafting. That is it. No need to complicate a good thing, I think. So right now we're making a Byzantine pattern to continue our chain. This is the last strand, so we are well on our way to finishing this project. I know that it's taken a fairly decent amount of time, but, you know, chainmail. But yeah, today's been fairly good. Had a little bit of a weird incident where my dispatch told me to go somewhere, and I went there, and then they were like, "You can't pick up from here. You're not a reefer trailer." And I'm like, "You're right, I'm not a reefer trailer. So why is my dispatch trying to get me to pick up reefer stuff?" It was a whole thing. But yeah, that got sorted out. Basically, the broker or whatever tried getting us to pick something up that we couldn't pick up, so had to find a different place to pick up, and then now we're here. Hello everyone that's just coming on. This is of course Knitting with Metal, just so you guys know. Because you guys don't want to see my bearded face. At least not that close. Like, at a distance I'm fine looking, but once you get close it just starts getting nasty. Alright, so right now we're doing a mobius ball. Which is literally just layered rings. So it's really cool that this month apparently has all of the full moons. That's really cool. Isn't there also like a harvest moon at the end, or an eclipse, something like that? Something big's happening. Unfortunately, because of timing, I don't get to really do a lot of playing with my telescope or stargazing in general. But I used to for a while. Back when I had time. Oh, that illustrious resource. Someone's not happy. Someone keeps honking their horn. Not at me, because I'm in an actual spot. There is no reason to be honking your horn at me. And luckily for whoever comes up next after I leave, this is a nice free open spot right at the end, so it's real easy to get into. But that's going to be once I leave. One more? I think I put in one more. Yeah, like I keep saying, this pattern, I really like this pattern. It makes really good earrings. It makes really good bracelets. All like it's very versatile. This is the Mobius ball. But I know that this is a little bit of a overload on the same pattern. So once we are done with this project, I'm going to be trying to find a different pattern to show you guys, so that we can get a little bit more variety. Hi. I try to go in and out just so that you guys can have a chance to like kind of see my hands. I do try to bring up, to the camera as much as possible. Sometimes I just get into doing my stuff and forget, unfortunately. But I try to do that about every 5 minutes or so. Right now we're doing the Byzantine pattern. We are just about halfway through the live, so if you're just joining us now, hello, welcome. This is, of course, Knitting with Metal. The reason I called it Knitting with Metal is because both knitting and chainmail use patterns, and they take a ridiculous amount of time and patience. So that's why I call it Knitting with Metal. I do this series next to my Pendragon's Twisted Metals series, which is all about jewelry, doing soldering and that type of stuff. So if you're interested in that as well, then of course look up Pendragon's Twisted Metals on YouTube. I'm not the clown cars, just to clarify. But yeah, you guys can look me up on there. And if you like that type of stuff and want to keep seeing more of it, then, remember to subscribe, so then you'll get notified whenever I put out a video. I do about 3 videos a week. This week is actually 4 videos because I messed up and thought that yesterday was today. So I did a live yesterday as well. So normally I do my lives on Monday and Wednesday. That's the Knitting with Metal lives. And then I post them on Tuesday and Thursday. And then Sunday is my Pendragon's Twisted Metals upload day. So right now we are actually doing the Evan Star from Lord of the Rings. And that's actually coming along really well. I just finished the centerpiece, and it's looking good. Basically, this week I'm going to be cleaning that centerpiece and then making the wire outline. But right now we are continuing our Byzantine and mobius ball pattern. Try to get this link done so that we can start on the base of this chain cage for my torch. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I just got a new propane torch, and it's really cool. I really like it so far. It has been doing a little bit of a sputtering thing, but I'm not entirely sure why. This is the first propane torch I've used. I normally use acetylene, the acetylene-oxygen mix. But other than that, it's a really good torch. But every single time I try to use it, I need one more mobius ball and one more Byzantine. Excellent. But every single time I want to use it, it falls over and is very, like, whenever I move the hose, it moves. So we're making a cage for it so that I can hang it, let it move, and not let it tip over and possibly damage the valve. Because I know what that can end up being, and I do not want to be at the other end of that. So, that's why we're making a cage, so that I can have my torch hang and not have to worry about it getting damaged. But yeah, it's a fairly good torch. I like it so far. Like I said, a little bit of a sputtering issue the last episode that I tried using it on. But other than that, and I think that might have been a temperature thing, maybe? Is that a thing? Like I said, this is the first propane torch that I've used. So I'm still not, like, I still don't know quite enough about them to be able to diagnose it very well. But let me know if any of you guys know, because I know that I shared this to a few groups. Maybe they would know. There's some more experienced jewelers than me. That is for sure. That's one problem I've noticed with joining groups. I mean, it's great because you get to see, like, all these people's works and you know, all that type of stuff. You get to share your own stuff. But there are some groups out there that I'm in that, jeez, guys, you make me look really bad. Like, your stuff is so good that, like, I'm like, oh, I guess, okay. What's the biz side like? Biz side? Like the business side? Non-existent? For the most part. I've gotten a few requests here and there. The request for the Evanstar pendant, that was a request from someone. And I've made a few earrings for some people. But other than that, I really haven't been doing a lot of sales. Not entirely sure why. I do sell. Like, I have a website. I can post the links in the description after this live is done. But um, but yeah, I haven't really gotten a lot of like actual requests. I've had a few, like, people that like started to design something with me, but um, stopped contacting me. So, but yeah, if that's what you meant, I'm not. I think that that's what you mean by the biz side, like. But but yeah, I've got I've got a few ideas that I want to try out once I'm done with a few of these other projects. Like, once this project's done, I'm thinking I'm going to do the Persian pattern, um, which is kind of similar to it, but it has enough of a difference that it could be very fun. I'm thinking about doing a few crosses, stuff like that, at least for this. Um, so we're going to do the last Byzantine, because I think that's it for the strands. And then the next time, so Wednesday, we will start, we can start on the base, which is just a circle pattern. I like circles. They're really fun to make and fairly easy too. So I can't wait to start on that. Which is kind of why I'm rushing through this, because I think this is the last Byzantine, and that'll be all 6 strands done. And then we can actually start working with the torch and sizing out the base so that I can add these and have it hang. I'm still trying to find out what you guys think I should name my torch. Basically, if no one comments about it or anything like that, it's going to be named Nemo, because you chose no one. It's all yours. All your choice. But yeah, so if you guys want to name my torch, we are ending the ability to name once we're done with this project. So get in there. But if you guys are just joining me now, this is Knitting with Metal. And we are doing chainmail, and we are making a hanging cage for a propane torch. We've got 6 strands of this Byzantine mobius ball chain that we are going to use to hang up a torch. Come back here, you. And I think this is the last piece that we need. But yeah, if you guys want to check out my website, I'm gonna post that in the description. I don't normally do that on the lives, but I can absolutely. I can put in my website and any of the other links that you guys might want to follow. You know, my Instagram, my Twitter, that type of stuff. I post on all of them. And I try to be a little consistent, at least, to be able to actually... Yeah, so this is the same length. Cool. So that means that we are actually done with making these strands. I'm not entirely sure how many sessions this took. I might have to look back, but here are the 6 strands. Get a nice picture in there. So that means that we are needing to go into the base. So basically, what I'm planning on doing, because this is my torch, and we are almost ending, so I'm not going to start that quite yet. But this is the torch in question. So basically, my plan is to have a circle here at the bottom, and each of these chains is going to go from the circle up here, and then once that's done, we are going to, so these almost reach the top, so after that's done, we're going to link in the middle some more Byzantine, just like doing a cross, like zigzag back and forth between all of them. And then that's going to make the cage. But, like I said, unfortunately, this is the end of this episode. I really hope that you all enjoyed it, and if you'd like, I do post on Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday for my YouTube, and I do this live on Monday and Wednesday. I really hope that I see you all in the next episode, and I hope that you all have a wonderful evening.